The celestial Concorde station hummed with a blend of excitement and doubt. Representatives from a multitude of star systems had gathered, each species displaying a kaleidoscope of colors, intricate designs, and unique physical characteristics unlike anything found on Earth. The Grand Hall, a testament to advanced alien engineering, shimmered with holographic projections and levitating platforms. At the heart of it all stood Alex Mercer, Earth's diplomatic representative. With his tidy hair and welcoming smile, he appeared somewhat out of place among the towering Votans and ethereal Zurians. Despite this, Alex was resolute in his mission to make the summit a resounding success. His objective was to broker a landmark peace accord, one that could finally bring an end to decades of interstellar conflict. "Welcome, esteemed delegates," Alex began, his voice projecting confidence and composure. "I'm delighted we've come together to explore a promising future for our galaxies." Graus Tan, the leader of the Voran Dominion, a massive multilimb being with luminous eyes, responded in a deep, resonant tone, "Earth's representative, your species is quite intriguing. We eagerly anticipate your propositions." Beside Graus, Lyra Venera of the Zirian Collective offered a graceful nod, her translucent wings fluttering gently. "We, too, hope for mutual understanding and shared prosperity," she added. Sensing the gravity of the situation, Alex opted for an unconventional approach to ease the tension. "How about a toast?" he suggested, producing a bottle of Earth's finest craft beer. "Consider it a symbol of our willingness to share and embrace our differences." A murmur rippled through the hall. The custom of sharing beverages was unfamiliar to many of the delegates. Graus raised a tentacle, regarding the bottle with a curious gaze. "A toast? Elaborate, please." Alex chuckled. "Certainly. It's quite simple. We raise our glasses, take a sip, and partake in a shared moment of camaraderie. To peace and collaboration." Some aliens exchanged puzzled looks while others leaned forward, intrigued by this human ritual. Lyra stepped forward, her numerous arms gracefully raising a crystalline glass. "We accept your proposal, Earth diplomat. Let us proceed." As the first round began, Alex poured the craft beer into the alien receptacles. The Voran tentacles fumbled slightly with the bottles, while the Zirians delicately held their glasses, their luminous eyes reflecting the amber hue of the liquid. "Cheers," Alex declared, taking a generous sip. The room followed suit, although the reactions were widely varied. Graus took a tentative sip, his multiple eyes widening as the taste registered. "This is potent," he remarked, hissing softly. Lyra mirrored his gesture, her expression remaining composed. "A remarkable flavor. Quite distinct from our customary beverages," she observed. The atmosphere lightened considerably as more delegates relaxed, some even attempting to emulate Alex's enthusiastic toasts. A ripple of laughter suddenly echoed through the hall as Graus Tan let out an unexpected belch, causing a few nearby delegates to chuckle. "Is this a customary physiological response?" Alex inquired with a grin, enjoying the rare display of humor from the usually stoic Voran leader. Graus cleared his throat, attempting to maintain his composure. "Indeed," he replied, regaining his dignity. "It seems our systems react uniquely to your earthly beverages." The success of the initial toast established a positive tone for the summit. Discussions became more fluid, and the shared experience of sampling something unfamiliar cultivated a sense of unity. Alex was unaware that this friendly gesture was about to ignite a competition that would test humanity's resilience in a most surprising way. As the first round of drinks settled, a wave of relaxed conversation and amusement filled the interstellar assembly hall. Alex Mercer watched contentedly, knowing his simple gesture had effectively broken the ice. The mood, however, was about to take an unexpected shift. Graus Tan, still recovering from his first taste, straightened up, his numerous limbs extended, glowing eyes surveying the room. A playful spark flickered within them. "Alex Mercer," he began, his deep voice resounding through the hall, "if your earthly beverages are truly this impactful, perhaps a friendly contest is in order. A drinking competition, if you will, to better understand each other's fortitude." Alex raised an eyebrow, a smirk playing on his lips. "A drinking contest?" Well, I'm never one to turn down a challenge. What are the stakes? Grouse's tentacles gestured dramatically. The honor of presiding over the next intergalactic summit, demonstrating the prowess of the Voran Dominion. Lyra Venera stepped forward, her translucent wings shimmering. Such a competition could indeed illuminate our respective cultures. Earth representative, do you accept? Before Alex could reply, a wave of both excitement and apprehension washed over the delegates. The notion of a drinking contest was both captivating and slightly unsettling. But Alex recognized the chance to further bridge the cultural divide. All right, Alex agreed, raising his glass. You're on. Let's keep it light-hearted and enjoyable for everyone. The hall buzzed with anticipation as the rules were established. Each delegate would take turns consuming their chosen beverage, and the last one remaining coherent would be the victor. Alex confidently took another large swallow of his craft beer, feeling its warmth. The Voran leader followed suit, his many limbs grappling with the bottle. The first round progressed without incident, each delegate taking their turn. However, it wasn't long before things became entertainingly chaotic. Grouse took a sizable gulp, his eyes widening as the alcohol had a stronger effect than anticipated. He tried to speak, but instead produced a loud hiccup, causing nearby delegates to stifle laughter. Lyra remained composed, gracefully sipping her crystalline drink, which emitted a soft, pleasant glow. Alex, feeling a slight buzz, maintained his composure, cracking a joke to keep the atmosphere light. Looks like the Vorans brought their A-game, he quipped. Hope they're ready for some Earth-style revelry. As the contest continued, the effects of the beverages became more pronounced. Grouse started to sway slightly, his tentacles flailing as he struggled to maintain his balance. I did not anticipate this degree of relaxation, he admitted, his usually stern face showing a hint of amusement. Seeing an opportunity to keep the competition amicable, Alex encouraged the delegates to share stories and jokes between drinks. This resulted in a series of light-hearted exchanges, with humans and aliens alike finding common ground in their shared appreciation for humor and camaraderie. The tide turned, however, when Grouse, determined to demonstrate his dominance, decided to call for reinforcements. If one Voran cannot handle Earth's brew, he declared, then we shall summon the finest imbibers from the far reaches of our empire. Almost immediately, delegates from distant planets began arriving, each bearing their own strange and unusual drinks. There from Zanara Prime introduced a beverage that shimmered with iridescent colors, causing those who drank it to briefly levitate before gently descending. Zur of Morgoth 7 presented a spicy concoction that caused her to perspire glitter and exhale tiny sparks of fire. The hall erupted in laughter and chaos as the backup drinkers joined the contest. Aliens grappled comically with the unfamiliar beverages, some experiencing unexpected transformations or reactions. Alex remained steady, managing to keep his wits while navigating the increasingly bizarre situation. Looks like we've got ourselves a real intergalactic party, he exclaimed, raising his glass once more. As the initial round of drinks settled, a wave of relaxed conversation and amusement filled the interstellar assembly hall. Alex Mercer, observing with satisfaction, realized his simple gesture had successfully broken the ice. However, the atmosphere was about to take an unexpected turn. Grouse Tan, still adjusting to the effects of his first drink, straightened up, his numerous limbs extending, his luminous eyes surveying the room with a spark of mischief. Alex Mercer, he began, his deep voice booming through the hall, if your Earth beverages are truly this potent, perhaps a friendly challenge is in order. A contest of imbibing, if you will, to gain a deeper understanding of each other's resilience. Alex raised an eyebrow, a playful smirk gracing his lips. A drinking contest, you say? Well, I never back down from a good challenge. Tell me, what's on the line? Grouse's tentacles gestured expansively. The distinguished honor of presiding over the forthcoming intergalactic summit, a testament to the prowess of the Voran Dominion. Lyra Venera gracefully approached, her translucent wings shimmering. Such a competition could indeed illuminate our respective cultural nuances. Earth representative, do you accept? A ripple of both enthusiasm and unease spread through the assembly before Alex could respond. The concept of a drinking contest was both intriguing and potentially disruptive. Recognizing the chance to further connect with the diverse delegates, Alex agreed. "All right," he declared, raising his glass, "I'm game. Let's ensure it remains light-hearted and enjoyable for all present." The hall buzzed with anticipation as the ground rules were laid out. Each delegate would, in turn, consume their chosen beverage, with the last one remaining composed declared the victor. Alex confidently took another generous sip of his craft beer, the warmth spreading through him. The Voron leader followed suit, his numerous limbs clumsily maneuvering the bottle. The initial round proceeded without incident, each participant partaking in their turn. It didn't take long, however, for the situation to become amusingly chaotic. Grouse took a substantial gulp, his eyes widening as the alcohol took hold more forcefully than anticipated. He attempted to speak, but instead produced a robust hiccup, drawing stifled laughter from nearby delegates. Lyra remained poised, elegantly sipping from her crystalline glass, which emitted a soft, otherworldly glow. Alex, feeling a mild buzz, maintained his composure, injecting humor into the proceedings. "It appears the Vorons are serious contenders," he jested. "I hope they're prepared for some Earth-style merriment." As the contest wore on, the beverage's effects became increasingly noticeable. Grouse began to wobble slightly, his tentacles waving erratically as he fought to maintain his balance. I confess, I underestimated the potency of this relaxation," he conceded, a trace of amusement flickering across his normally stern features. Recognizing the opportunity to maintain the convivial atmosphere, Alex encouraged the delegates to exchange stories and anecdotes between drinks. This led to a series of light-hearted conversations, with humans and aliens discovering shared amusement in humor and good company. However, the dynamic shifted when Grouse, determined to assert his dominance, called for reinforcements. "If one Voron cannot withstand Earth's brew," he declared, "then we shall summon the most accomplished imbibers from the distant corners of our dominion." In a flash, delegates from far-flung planets began to arrive, each presenting their own unusual and peculiar drinks. The, hailing from Zanara Prime, introduced a shimmering, iridescent beverage that caused its consumers to briefly levitate before gently floating back down. Zer, from Morgoth 7, presented a spicy concoction that resulted in her perspiring glitter and exhaling miniature sparks of fire. The hall erupted in a cacophony of laughter and commotion as the reinforcements joined the contest. Aliens grappled comically with the unfamiliar drinks, with some experiencing unexpected transformations or reactions. Alex remained composed, navigating the increasingly bizarre circumstances with a steady hand. "It seems we've transformed this summit into a true intergalactic celebration," he exclaimed, raising his glass in another toast. The hall buzzed with anticipation as the rules of the drinking contest were established. Each representative would, in turn, consume their chosen beverage, the last one remaining coherent being declared the victor. Alex, brimming with confidence, took another hearty swig of his craft beer, savoring the familiar taste. Grouse Tan followed suit, his many limbs awkwardly manipulating the bottle. The first round progressed smoothly, each delegate taking their turn without incident. However, the situation quickly devolved into entertaining chaos. Grouse, taking a particularly large gulp, found the alcohol's effects more potent than he'd anticipated. His attempt to speak resulted in a booming hiccup, causing suppressed laughter to ripple through the nearby delegates. Lyra, ever composed, elegantly sipped from her crystalline glass, which continued to emit a soft, otherworldly glow. Alex, feeling a pleasant warmth from the beer, maintained his composure, injecting levity into the proceedings. "It seems our Voron friends came to play," he quipped. "I hope they're prepared for a taste of Earth-style celebration." As the competition wore on, the effects of the various beverages became increasingly evident. Grouse swayed slightly, his numerous tentacles flailing as he struggled to maintain his balance. "I must confess," he admitted, a hint of amusement touching his usually stern features, "I did not foresee this degree of relaxation." Seeing an opportunity to preserve the jovial atmosphere, Alex encouraged the delegates to share stories and anecdotes between drinks. This resulted in a series of light-hearted exchanges, humans and aliens finding common ground in their shared appreciation for humor and camaraderie. The tide turned, however, when Grouse, determined to showcase his people's strength, called for reinforcements. "If one Voron cannot withstand Earth's brew," he declared, "then we shall summon the most celebrated drinkers from across our vast dominion." Almost instantly, delegates from distant corners of the galaxy began to arrive, each bearing their own strange and wondrous drinks. There, from the planet Zanara Prime, presented a beverage that shimmered with iridescent hues, causing those who partook to briefly levitate before gently returning to the ground. Zer, hailing from Morgoth 7, offered a fiery concoction that caused her to perspire glitter and exhale tiny sparks of fire. The hall erupted in laughter and commotion as the new arrivals joined the competition. Aliens grappled comically with the unfamiliar beverages, some undergoing unexpected transformations or experiencing unusual reactions. Alex remained unfazed, navigating the increasingly bizarre situation with a steady hand. "It appears," he exclaimed, raising his glass yet again, "we've turned this summit into a truly intergalactic festivity." The delegates, now a diverse mix of humans and aliens, continued to drink, laugh, and connect over their shared experience. The summit's initial objective, the peace treaty negotiations, had taken a delightful detour into the realm of interstellar revelry. As the second round concluded, Grouse let out a loud, involuntary belch that reverberated through the hall, prompting waves of laughter. "Perhaps we misjudged Earth's capacity for beverages," he conceded with a chuckle. Alex grinned, a sense of accomplishment washing over him. Sometimes a bit of friendly competition is all it takes to bring everyone together. "Cheers to that!" The unexpected drinking contest had not only lightened the mood but also demonstrated humanity's adaptability and ability to maintain a sense of fun under pressure. Little did Alex know, this was only the prelude to a series of events that would showcase humanity's resilience and resourcefulness in ways no one could have foreseen. As the drinking contest descended further into delightful chaos, the interstellar assembly hall became a whirlwind of intergalactic antics. Aliens from distant planets continued to arrive, each contributing their own unique and peculiar beverages to the already boisterous competition. The once orderly summit hall was now a vibrant carnival of colors, sounds, and unexpected transformations. The CX from Zanara Prime strode confidently to the center, brandishing a flask that shimmered with iridescent hues. "Behold, the nebula nectar," he proclaimed proudly. "One sip, and you'll float like a feather in zero gravity." With a dramatic flourish, he took a hearty swig, only to levitate a few inches off the ground before clumsily colliding with a holographic display, sending sparks flying. The delegates erupted in laughter as they floated back down, cheeks flushed with embarrassment. Next up was Zira Flam Tong from Morgoth 7, wielding a vial of her planet's signature drink, Pyro Punch. "This one's got a kick," she declared, taking a bold gulp. Instantly, tiny flames danced around her head, causing her to sneeze out miniature sparks of fire. The sight was both alarming and hilarious, with Alex Mercer struggling to suppress a grin. "Talk about a hot beverage," Alex quipped, earning chuckles from the crowd. Amidst the escalating madness, GVX Loomis from Thrax's Prime arrived, presenting his drink, Geo Grog, served in a geometrically shaped container. As he took a sip, the grog caused his body to morph into various geometric shapes, much to everyone's amusement. At one moment, GVX resembled a perfect cube, and the next, a spinning tetrahedron. "Who knew geometry could be so flexible?" he joked, wobbling precariously and nearly toppling over. Despite the influx of backup competitors and their outlandish drinks, Alex Mercer remained steadfast. His steady hand and unflappable demeanor contrasted sharply with the increasingly absurd antics around him. He sipped his craft beer with ease, occasionally offering witty remarks that kept the mood light. "Looks like the backup crew brought their A-game, or should I say, their A-drinks." The humans, though vastly outnumbered, demonstrated an unexpected resilience. Maria HFY Sanchez, a brilliant engineer from Earth, managed to hold her own despite the peculiar effects of the alien beverages. Her quick thinking led her to improvise a makeshift stirrer using a spare piece of equipment, turning each sip into a perfectly blended concoction. "Who needs fancy bar tools when you've got ingenuity?" MIA laughed, earning a nod of respect from the alien delegates. Meanwhile, Ethan Speedy Thompson, another human delegate, displayed remarkable composure as the pyro punch caused him to exhale tiny fire sparks. Instead of panicking, he playfully mimicked a dragon, causing the aliens to erupt in laughter. "Just adding a little sizzle to the competition," Ethan exclaimed, fully embracing the humorous side of the situation. As the festivities continued, the initial friendly rivalry evolved into something more. Lyra Vose from Nebula Nim accidentally spilled her celestial cider, a cascade of sparkling liquid flowing across the floor. Quick as a flash, Alex used his newfound telekinetic abilities to redirect the spill into a decorative fountain, turning a potential disaster into an impromptu water show. "No worries," he remarked with a wink. "Just keeping things flowing smoothly." The Interstellar Assembly Hall was a whirlwind of laughter, spills, and shape-shifting antics. Delegates from various species bonded over shared moments of hilarity, breaking down cultural barriers one laugh at a time. The summit's initial objective, the peace treaty, faded into the background as everyone embraced the sheer enjoyment of the moment. Amidst the merriment, Grouse-Tan paused, observing the scene with a mix of amusement and admiration. Perhaps, he mused aloud, there is more to humanity than mere diplomacy. Several delegates nodded in agreement. Alex caught his eye and raised his glass in a silent toast to the unexpected turn of events. As the backup drinkers continued to showcase their unique and often comical drinking styles, the humans' adaptability and composure shone brightly. Their steadfastness not only kept the competition light-hearted but also underscored the innate human ability to find humor and unity in even the most chaotic situations. Little did they know, this was just the calm before the storm. Just as the Interstellar Assembly Hall settled into a comfortable rhythm of laughter and friendly banter, the room was jolted by a series of piercing alarms. Red lights flashed, and the jovial atmosphere evaporated, replaced by tension. Holographic displays flickered to life, showing a fleet of dark ships rapidly approaching the celestial Concord station. "Pirates!" Lyra gasped, her translucent wings trembling. The delegates exchanged worried glances, and a wave of panic swept through the hall. The Voran Dominion swiftly activated their defensive protocols, but their advanced technology seemed inadequate against the relentless intergalactic marauders. Amid the chaos, Alex Mercer remained remarkably composed. "All right, everyone, stay calm," he announced, fighting to steady his own nerves. Unbeknownst to the others, Alex had a secret weapon, a vial of alien serum he had discreetly acquired earlier during the summit. As the pirate ships breached the station's defenses, Alex sprang into action. He quickly and discreetly injected himself and a few trusted human companions with the mysterious serum. Almost instantly, their bodies began to transform, granting them extraordinary abilities. MIA felt a surge of superhuman strength, Speedy experienced a burst of incredible speed, Sam discovered telekinetic powers, and Blaze gained control over fire. "Showtime," Alex declared, stepping forward with newfound confidence. The pirates, armed and menacing, stormed into the summit hall, weapons raised and ready to strike. Before they could unleash their attack, Alex raised his hands, deflecting incoming laser blasts with surprising ease. "Not today, space scoundrels," he shouted, dodging lasers that sizzled past him. MIA seized a fallen support beam and, with effortless strength, lifted it, using it as a shield to protect the delegates. Speedy zipped around the room at blinding speed, disarming pirates with swift, precise movements. "Catch me if you can," he taunted, leaving bewildered pirates in his wake. Sam focused her telekinetic powers, lifting entire pirate ships off their trajectories and sending them spiraling harmlessly into the void. "You picked the wrong station to mess with," she called out, her eyes gleaming with determination. Blaze unleashed torrents of controlled flames, creating walls of fire that the pirates couldn't penetrate. "Try me," he roared, flames dancing around him in a mesmerizing display. Caught completely off guard by the sudden onslaught of superpowered humans, the pirates began to retreat in disarray. One pirate, slipping on spilled craft beer from earlier, let out an exasperated cry, "This is not what we signed up for," as he stumbled and tripped over his own feet. Amidst the action, Grouse-Tan watched in awe as the humans took control. "By the stars," he exclaimed, his multiple limbs working furiously to process the unfolding events, "Earthlings are formidable." With a final coordinated effort, the humans neutralized the remaining pirates, forcing them to flee back into the depths of space. The hall fell silent, the only sounds being the heavy breathing of the delegates and the fading alarms. Alex wiped a bead of sweat from his brow and surveyed the room, now safe once more. "Well," he said with a grin, attempting to lighten the mood after the intense confrontation, "that was unexpected."